Glory to the Swarm, brothers and sisters. I'm your cult leader, Cheese. And today we're going to take a look at a video where we go a little late and a little strong into the flank. Let's take a look. Alright, so we are offered Amp, Aerial, Elite, and Training. Didn't really love any of these, but of all of them, I dislike Aerial the least here with the steel balls and the arc lights. So we decided to go with that. Don't like no chaff in the Elite, and no, just it was a rough one. You know, I'm not a huge fan of any of those packs, honestly, and just had to figure out a way to do it. So I'd taken a look at this map, and I saw that there was a empty wall side, and then there were cannons on the other two sides. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to attack the wall, because they probably think I'm going to be attacking into one of the cannons, or into the cannon. And, it's just trying to find something here to, experimenting with how steel balls were going to react. Just kind of messing around here. I know the wall is going to be annoying as long as the wall is there. But first round, initially goes really well. We take the tower, we get the cannon, we got a ton of crawlers coming in. They're tanking all the Void Eye shots. We get a tarantula down. But then they take our tower at a bad time. All the tarantulas go down. Now we're stuck on fangs. And we've got a couple arc lights that are not going to get the job done. Not great. It's okay though. We're feeling good about this. We feel like we've got a decent shot here as long as we can get some chaff clear in there. So here we've got round 2, Rhinos offered. It's only level 1 and it's a little early. Phantom Rays offered, but we're aerial specs. That's technically costing us money we don't need to spend. And then we see the sledgehammer. And we're thinking, maybe we can delay them taking that tower. Right? And then we think, well, what if we delay back here? So we're going to go ahead and throw down a cast flank. Our opponent has gone into Vulcans on round 2. Clearly going for some sort of Vulcan marksman build minus the marksman. I guess Vulcan Void Eye to start with. But very susceptible to air, and we are aerial specialist. So yeah, we pull a ton of stuff into their flank. They have 6 fangs and the Void Eye going to our tower. This works out for us pretty well. Our cannon almost takes down some Void Eyes. We get most of them. Unfortunately, this tower timing is going to be really bad with this Vulcan turning around at just the right time. So we're not going to win this round either. But still, we're feeling pretty good. Like, it's not terrible, right? I mean, it could be worse. Alright, it's not great. We're down over 1,000 health already on round 3. But it's round 3. We've got a haste module. Improved melters offered. Efficient Giants offered. Our opponent is Giant spec, so I was a little worried they might take the improved melter, but they decided to go with the haste module. They're feeling very confident that they can handle this with Vulcans, but still haven't played anything to deal with the air, and they put it on the outside, which works out really well for us because it's going to get pulled to this back corner along with these fangs. Okay, they slide it back inside. And all we've done is we've added this crawler, we add another crawler. We're just trying to spread out our chaff to keep them occupied as long as possible. We know these steel balls are not long for this world. In this current setup here, but we figure we'll give them a shot. Let them ride it out until we have a better transition. Guess we should speed this up. Yeah, they really weren't sure where to put this Vulcan, and I think they wind up leaving it out here, which works out really well for us. So now our Wraith is going to come in, it's going to clean up the wall. The Vulcan cleans up all of our crawlers, but we have a Wraith and they have fangs for upshoot. So, we should win this, right? There's the tower, take down the Vulcan, take down the Vulcan, take down the Vulcan. Okay, Vulcan's down, Fang's down. There we go. All of the Void Eyes are down. Tarantula's down. Alright, now we got the Vulcan. Oh, there's some more Fangs. But they're just out of range. Oh no! Oh, the sliver! Oh my gosh! And we survive with the sliver. And we level. And intensive training is offered. Well, who am I to say now? So we immediately have a level 3 with range Wraith. Oh, alarm bell should be going off on our opponent's head because we are aerial spec and we have a high level Wraith. We go ahead and pick up some more crawlers. And this arc light over here. Not sure if that was last round or this round, but that's just to defend against this push right here. I think that was this round. Sold the middle gun, bought that. Because we don't want to give up an early tower again. You know, they are clearly ready here. Now this Vulcan with the haste module is a bit of a problem for clearing our chaff super efficiently, allowing these guys to get onto the flying donut, and the range, you know, actually seems to work against us with that wall because it winds up having to stop. Don't even get the tower. Really not a great round for us. We are hurting. So, we are offered a Sabertooth. Well, that's a big Sabertooth. I think the Scorpion might have actually been more money, but I was not paying super close attention, clearly. But I was paying close attention to how much money I was going to get. And with that money, well, you know what we're doing. Oh, yeah. Your only anti-air is a handful of fangs and some AA marksmen? Well, I have some air for you. So we'll throw that over there. We'll fill it out next round with a couple of crawlers. Maybe get some rhinos. We'll start cooking with gas, right? Hold him off the tower long enough with just a single arc light and a wall. And this, you know, great pull over here that's pulling this Vulcan and these Void Eyes and most of these Fangs. And these guys are getting split. So, and we're doing a really good job of keeping everything off the tower with a single arc light and some well-positioned chaff. Opponent winds up going with some more Fangs. They are trying to decide where they want to put their Scorpions. They keep switching them around. Doesn't really matter to us because we have Wasps. And Wasps don't care about Scorpions. Huh. He seems a little distracted. I'm sure it's fine. So yeah. They managed to clear the flank, as they do. Unfortunately, this arc light will meet his untimely end eventually. For this level 2 arc light. But not bad for level 1 arc light, right? We do manage to take down the marksman, but not before... Oh, just before they get the Wraith. The second time you've lived with a sliver. Proud of you, buddy. Clean up the Fangs, clean up the Void Eyes, clean up the Vulcan. Nice little counterpunch. We got some levels. Wasp Swarm is offered. I really like the Wasp Swarm here because they have to address this and they don't have a lot of anti-air everywhere else. So it gives us opportunities to either drop it here in the middle, drop it over here potentially. And, you know, I was thinking if we stick it in the middle, then we can take out this guy pretty quick, take the tower, and then start cleaning up from behind. If we put it over here, there's a chance we get dragged or stuck on some chaff or something and pulled in the wrong direction. We want to get the tower as quickly as possible. We throw down a couple of missiles because we know this is coming back in our direction as well. And they go with AA Elite Wasps, and they put them right up on the line. That is way too close. Okay, that's a little bit better. Still really close. They're lucky they have these AA marksmen here. Because, man, I would love to throw some wraiths right there. Right in their face. But yeah, we throw down our crawlers. We throw down that. We get our ground spec. We have another level here on the wraith. So we're just doing all kinds of things. Yeah. They wind up shooting at our crawlers. We wind up killing them all. We get the tower. Really nice tower timing. Everything is down over here. They're feeling the pain. Our wraith is just coming in uninterrupted. Our wasps clean everything up. And that is a huge round for the good guys. And as you can see back here, their wasp swarm ate both the missiles, but only one left. I will pay 100 for that kind of a swing turn. Okay, super heavy is offered. Well, it's round 7 and super heavy, and we don't have anything to tank for us on the flank here. So let's fix that, right? They get range to go with their AA. We get armored level 2 Rhinos. We're going to put super heavy on one of them. We have 250 left. We can take a level there. We got 150 left. There come their missiles. Those are going to be some good missiles for them. Because we're going to be stuck shooting chaff and they're going to be shooting at us. We finally sell the last of the steel balls. And what's going on? Ah, there it is. We get the beacon. It's like, come on, where's the beacon? Yeah, we get our +1s, we get the beacon. And we set up our normal beacon, right? We want to go take some towers. But in this case, we also want to draw their fire away from the wasp by getting these guys super close to their wasps. Same concept as with the Mustangs, just without quite as much protection against them. So they throw down missiles. Obviously missiles are going to be a problem. But these Rhinos should work out really well for us here. They do oil. However, we don't have anything to oil, so we're not too worried about it. Yeah, that right there is really good because they want to clean it up his backpack. And then they do eventually get onto the Rhino. I'm starting to think I probably should have put the super heavy on the back guy just because of how the wasps were lined up. But it works out pretty well for us here. We do get the tower, right? Yeah, we get the tower just the right time, but we lose a lot in the process. We wind up running past the marksman and eating a missile. That late missile is really nice for our opponent. But we have a wraith with range. They only have 2 wasps with AA. This should be cleanup for us. Yeah, we stop them taking the tower, and we get them before they take anything else down. So a win, but not a big one. It's okay though. We get a level on that Rhino, which is big. Defensive tactics is offered, additional deployments offered. I really considered the additional deployment here. I was thinking maybe we could just spam out some more Rhinos and come hit a tower. We could throw down some blender action, right? We could probably even do that over here. Like, I bet if we come in on round 8, we could hit this with like triple Rhino, elite Rhino over here. Not even anything else, and just run it over. So we might actually do that after the game. Actually, let's do that after the round, so I don't forget. But we'll just keep track of this, right? They're at 1463. And we pick up Whirlwind because we want to clear this chaff. We know what's going on with the chaff. We know that it's causing us problems for our wasps. They are retargeting over here because of the AA. We don't want to pick up AA because they only have 3 packs of wasps, and that's 600 for that. That seems expensive. The thought is we can get power armor and power through the missiles if that becomes a problem. This guy has almost 200,000 HP already, thanks to the advanced defensive tactics, and we wind up getting 3 more packs of wasps. So we wind up doing this to come in from the front and continue to overload this side. The thought process being, we'll throw down some rhinos in front over here. That's a really nice double missile right there. It's going to wind up foreshadowing, doing a lot of good work for our opponent, unfortunately. We do wind up with the beacon drawing a lot more of our opponent's AA fire, so we are able to start cleaning up their wasps. These fangs are a nuisance, but nothing serious. As you can see, the swarm prevails. Glory to the swarm, friends. This arc light takes down a level 3 Void Eye this time on his own. This guy, deserves a promotion. Hasn't gotten one, but watch this. Really good missile here because we don't have anything on the ground. Boom, boom. That's, a couple hundred damage right there that our opponent saves. So we wind up doing, they're at 1463. So yeah, we do a little over 100 damage. Let's go back real quick, and I guess we'll finish this out. It's the last round. Okay. Sabertooth is offered again. Well, I love a good Sabertooth. It makes so much money. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to take our levels. We're going to get power armor. We're going to buy some rhinos. We're going to come from the front. You notice we did sell out of the Wraith last turn, and that was because we wanted to put down more wasps. They had really good anti-Wraith coverage. We didn't put the haste module on something. That was a mistake on my part, but we'll rectify that here. Here's our rhinos. And we saw those typhoons, and we knew the typhoons were coming. That's the other reason why we wanted to get power armor. This guy's now got 230,000 health, and spinning and armor, and that's going to be a lot of problems for us. But the power armor is going to negate a lot of the issues because we're going to get right into the steel balls. We're going to drag the crawlers with us. Everything should be fine. These guys are going to come in from the front. We were trying to find a way to not get them distracted either way, and figured we'd do this. We might have had some extra money. We could have missiled this out to clear the path a little bit quicker, but that's probably a next turn concern if we get there. And with the last little bit of money, we throw down oil, to deal with those late fangs. And this should get lit up as it fires at this rhino, and it should clear the way so that we're not stuck on nearly as much chaff. Here we go. No missiles this time. I guess they expected us to pick up power armor? I don't know. But as you can see, both rhinos now walking in, just decimating from the front as well. I don't think we lost a single rhino. Nope. Glory to the stampede, friends. Glory to the swarm. Glory to cheese. But no. Even over here, this flank did nothing all game. But it was super annoying, and that's a huge resounding win. So let's go back to round 8. And I think we might be able to do this, hitting that other side. So let's go ahead and take over again. So round 8, we'll take the defensive tactics. We'll take our level. We're going to sell this as planned. Go ahead and do that. Do that. Hit one of these. We'll do this again. And we'll just do that. So these guys... Out the beacon, though. That's a bit of a problem. And we need, No, because if we beacon these guys, we don't know there's steel balls there. We're just thinking, okay, cool, we're tanking. We'll be fine. So we'll take the level 2 defense. Yeah, I like this. And we'll put this on this guy because he's level 4. Sounds good. So, looks like we're going to get in. 3 rhinos should survive over here. We clean up pretty much everything on the other side. Oh, looks like only 2 rhinos are going to survive. Just kidding, that's 3. Okay, so that is a bit more convincing of a victory. Does not win the game outright, but it's pretty close. They were at 1463. They're now in death's door. They got to deal with this. We can come back and hit them from the front over here. We can throw down some wasp over here to reinforce this. We can throw down wasp over here. At this point, the game is in hand. The only thing that is really going to kill us is going to be, I don't even know at this point, selling out, getting maybe a lightning storm kills us. Maybe not. I mean, lightning storm, we pick it up and we hit them too. All we got to do is have these rhinos survive. These things didn't, this one leveled. So we'll have a lot of meat over here coming in. If there's a lightning storm, we take out their wasps, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll beacon our rhinos through. I mean, yeah. I mean, we just come from the front at that point. We come from over here. They can't react to it. We definitely need the power armor, though, because we're expecting a missile. More missiles. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. For all you cultists out there, give me a glory to the swarm in the comments. I'm your cult leader, Cheese. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.